Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer number 1 that made its debut over at Star Wars Celebration, followed by the second teaser that made its debut over at, of course, D23 and by Good Morning America, it left a lot of fans around the world very excited and eager to see the third and final trailer of Episode 9 by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film, at the end of the day, is going to be a revelation film, right? It's going to have a lot of twists and turns and Saga 1 implications within the Skywalker saga, which may be a very big risk by Disney and Lucasfilm, depending on how they want to operate things in this movie and exactly how it's going to resonate with fans. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming final trailer of Episode 9, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are said to be fighting in a lightsaber duel, where it's explained that Rey is said to be using Kylo Ren's crossguard while Kylo is using Rey's. As of this moment, and as it actually unfolds, it's explained that they are said to be fighting inside of a large hangar bay within the wreckage of the second Death Star, where old Star Destroyers can be seen, as well as AT-ATs and TIE Fighters, and actually being seen in the background, where the entire hangar is said to be flooded. It's explained that the scenery is very dark and gritty and gives off a feeling of doom for Rey in the shot, as Kylo Ren is said to have the upper hand. During the scene, it's said that a revised track of Duel of the Fates is said to play over the shot, where the next describes a sequence in which Rey is fighting Dark Rey, where they are now actually containing, of course, 3 quick glimpses of her fight against the Vision, one of which is said to involve Rey using her saber and clashing with Dark Rey's double-bladed lightsaber, while the 2 blades are said to be folded like a tuning fork. Another goes over a sequence in which Dark Rey is said to throw the double-bladed lightsaber at Rey like a boomerang, and the third involves a sequence in which Dark Rey is said to split the double blade into 2 single-bladed lightsabers as she fights regular Rey with her blue saber. Now, another involves a moment in which Palpatine is said to be sitting on his throne delivering the iconic line of dialogue, "Good," as Kylo Ren is said to have Rey standing next to him in the sequence, where the Knights of Ren are said to be seen in the background behind Palpatine's throne. So, let's go over a couple of parts about this and as to why this sounds like a very exciting trailer that's just going to pull people right into this movie. Now, the thing about Episode 9 here is that J.J. Abrams really wants to create a very interesting story when it comes to how it's going to wrap up all the Star Wars movies that come before this one. We are talking about all 8 movies of the Skywalker saga that'll actually serve as the culmination of the Skywalker saga in Episode 9. So that's a big, difficult task I could imagine for JJ to do. Now, the one piece I want to go over that I think a lot of fans are going to enjoy or not enjoy is, of course, the Dark Rey sequence. Now, this is, of course, a vision, in case you guys did not know. I know a lot of fans out there were really hoping that maybe she turned to the dark side, or she has a dark turn in this movie, but that doesn't seem to be the case. From the other leaks that we've been going over, she is just indeed a vision. However, it's not going to be a mere little vision like how it was in Empire, where Luke just fights Vader in a stationary stance. This is actually said to be an actual lightsaber battle between both Rey and Dark Rey, where a lot of moves will be performed, and they will be actually moving around rapidly. I think the one that really kind of just stands out to me a lot here is how Dark Rey is said to throw the double-bladed lightsaber like a boomerang toward regular Rey. I think that is going to be a very visually impressive shot, because we haven't seen something like that per se on the big screen, having a double-bladed lightsaber flying in midair like a boomerang. Yes, sure, we have seen it in comics, and sure, we've seen it in, video games and stuff like that, but never in a live-action movie have we seen something to that extent, and I think that's going to be very impressive on the big screen. Now, with that being said, a lot of fans are also very much questioning themselves about exactly what's the deal with Palpatine. Now, Palpatine is said to be sitting on his throne in the upcoming footage, where the Knights of Ren are said to be behind him, so what's up with that? I thought they were loyal to Kylo Ren, right? Now, there are going to be sequences in this movie involving the Knights that are actually said to have some revelations involved that's going to change our view of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. You guys may recall that in, of course, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, during that point in time, JJ is setting it up that the Knights of Ren actually traveled to the beyond and/or the unknown regions, which, by the way, is where Palpatine resides. It's very possible that during the events of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, they ran into Palpatine and became more loyal to him in secret for all we know. And, of course, maybe they suspect that Kylo Ren is the one who killed Snoke. You know, there's a lot of twists that are going to happen in this movie, and, of course, a lot of reasons for certain characters' actions in Episode 9 that will be justified. So, anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon.